Lake Superior State University, the hockey champions. The team, the town, the schools, the effort. Tonight's special presentation is brought to you in part by Central Savings Bank, your hometown independent bank. Edison Sioux Electric Company, serving the needs of the Eastern Upper Peninsula. Sioux Savings Bank, the bank that's good for you. The law offices of Peacock, Ingleson, and Sault Ste. Marie, Marquette, and Petoskey. First of America Bank in northern Michigan, serving communities of the Eastern UP and the Straits area. And a special thanks to Lake Superior State University. It's a great place to learn.
Mike DeCarl, but he's 1-on-2. Nice defensive play by Brian McColgan. Up and down for short burst. Both teams here in the overtime.
They have to be short bursts. The changes will be quick. The bursts will be quick. And if a team ends up getting caught out there in their own zone when they're tired, it could end the hockey game.
This is Mark Vermette, steaming in on the right wing, looking for a centering partner. Can't find one. Get him right! Sauber out to Johnston. Johnston wheels around the defense, goes for his backhand. The shot, the save by Cohen, a rebound. Cohen is still down. Puck is still loose. Score! Lake Superior State wins it! And I believe it was Mark Vermette with a national championship goal.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Grayson, and that was the scene just a few weeks ago as Lake Superior State University won the national championship, the first ever national championship in the history of the school. Tonight, we're going to take a look at the team, the town, the school, and the effort as we present Lake Superior State University and the quest for the national championship.
Head coach Frank Anzalone, a Brooklyn, New York native, first came to Lake Superior State 6 years ago. Last month, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Anzalone in the tiny town nestled around the mouth of the St. Mary's River in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Talking with Lake Superior State head coach Frank Anzalone, it's just been a great season for you. You're ranked third in the nation going into the NCAA playoffs. Let's talk back on the beginning of the season and where you are now. Is this about where you thought you'd be at this time of the year?
Well, at the beginning of the year, we certainly thought we had enough talent to be a very, very competitive team. I didn't know whether or not our young people would come around as fast as they have, and we were a little bit worried about that. But all told, I had said in the beginning of the year I thought we could win this league, or I thought we could end up in fifth place. So we ended up in first place. It was a great year, and a lot of it's because the leaders on the hockey team scored the big goals when they had to.
You got a guy like Mark Vermette up for the Hobie Baker Award. What are some of the things that you stress to him and hope that he'll go away from Lake Superior with?
Well, some of the things that we teach the kids right off the bat is basically those things that are an extension of the coach, and that's number one, discipline, and number two is taking care of business. And basically we stress to our boys to be the best athlete they can be, to work hard at being it, and then also to make sure that you take care of your schoolwork. I am not in favor of demanding that every kid be an A student or a B student. If a boy is capable of being a C, then he should be a C. I don't like underachievement. I myself, I'm not happy when I underachieve, and I try to convey that to my players. And I think Mark Vermette is one of those boys that came here. He was a 50-50 type of recruit. Some people wanted him, many didn't. We wanted him. He was big, he was strong, he improved. He only scored 1 goal as a freshman. And with his hard work and our teaching, little by little, he became a top player, and I think he's very happy. And if he leaves with anything now, he'll leave with a positive note about what a small school can do in a big-time league.
Well, Frank, we'll look forward to seeing you in the NCAA playoffs, and congratulations on the Coach of the Year this year. You did a fabulous job with the team, and we'll look forward to watching you in the playoffs.
Well, hopefully this team can continue to do well and win our 2-game series coming up, and if we can do that, it'll be just great to go to Lake Placid. And the Coach of the Year award was nice. It's interesting to see your fellow coaches vote for you. I don't think they had any choice when you win the league. Whether they like you or not, they're going to vote for you, but I'm really not into singular awards. I'm more into wins and losses and what my kids do on the ice and what they do off the ice. And honestly, awards mean nothing to me. I just want our team to keep doing well. And if we can get to Lake Placid, I think that'd be a tremendous honor in itself. And the Coach of the Year is great, but I really just want to get to Lake Placid.
It's been a fun season, and best of luck in the future.
Well, we just hope that we can get there and make Sault Ste. Marie and Lake Superior State University proud of us. And I'll tell you what, these kids really do deserve it. I'm just not saying that because every coach does. They've worked very, very hard to be one of the best teams. And if hard work has anything to say, we should be there.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Winning an NCAA Division I national championship takes more than just a good coach or one superstar. It's a team effort. And for a school the size of Lake Superior State, all involved had to give 100%.
Determination. We never quit. Whenever we were behind, we fought back. We fought through a lot of adversity. We never quit.
Never say die. That'd be my phrase. Because even when we were down against Western at Joe Louis, we were down against Miami at one of the first few games of the year, the guys just never said die. They never gave up. That's what it's all about. And they showed heart and character, too.
Awesome. We were just well, we weren't really awesome. We were hardworking, and the breaks came for us. You know, we had our bad times, but we had more good times than bad times, as you could tell. We were just a hardworking team.
And one member of that hard-working team was Hobey Baker candidate Mark Vermette. If there was a superstar on the team, it was Vermette. He led the nation in scoring with 45 goals in 46 games. He's been highly touted by the pros while with the Lakers and has been drafted by the Quebec Nordiques of the National Hockey League. He was said by many to be the premier collegiate player of 1987-88. We caught up with Mark during the NCAA quarterfinals. Well, we have an opportunity to talk with Mark Vermette, the Hobey Baker candidate, one of the Hobey Baker candidates for 1988. Now, the Hobey Baker, for those of you who don't know, is compared to the Heisman Trophy of football. It sits in the same ranks as the Heisman Trophy. 42 goals. You lead the nation this year, and you're just having a fantastic season, Mark.
Well, thanks. I'm very honored to be considered for this award. It's a very prestigious award. And it's just quite an honor, and I'm very happy.
Well, you sure put Lake Superior State on the map this year. Just an outstanding season.
Yeah, we have. I think it's our greatest thing is the depth. Our freshmen play well. That was the key this year. We came in. We knew we had good returnees, but the freshmen are doing it. It was evident this weekend when we were in Joe Louis when guys like myself and Pete Stauber weren't producing, and Tim Harris and Dean Dyer came through for us.
And on the ice, you have a tremendous attitude from what we've seen over the last few years. What are some of the things that you, as Mark Vermette, think about on the ice?
I don't really think about much, just about the things I have to do well, and that's control the boards. I feel that for me to play well, I have to be strong along the boards. I have to bump and grind and play hard.
And, of course, you've been drafted by the Quebec Nordiques of the National Hockey League and looking onto what could be and hopefully will be a great career for Mark Vermette. How does all that fit in?
Well, I try not to really think about anything past college right now. I don't think I'm that dominating of a player in college yet. I just look at myself and my game, and I know there's areas that I have to improve on. I know that I'm not the quickest player around. I have to work on my acceleration. I just look at the points that I need to work on. I don't see myself as an NHL player right now, and I don't know for sure if in the future. I know that I'll work hard and I'll do what I have to do to get my chance. But right now I'm working on my college game and trying to dominate this type of game right now.
What do you tell youngsters growing up and coming through the ranks that are in a position that you're in, looking at the NHL looking at you? How do you tell them to carry on in their ways?
Well, I would just tell a youngster to just keep worrying about what's going on the ice, what I have to do to make myself play better, the things I need to work on. Just worry about what you have to do on the ice, because if you're good enough, the NHL scouts and the NHL teams are gonna notice you, and you'll get your chance.
Well, Mark, it was a pleasure to talk with you. Good luck with your NCAA playoff fixtures, and hopefully your future in the NHL is a great one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the impact of this thrilling season and what it meant to the folks who make Sault Ste. Marie their home. And TV 29 and 8 is proud to be the hometown station of Sault Ste. Marie. Tonight's special presentation is being brought to you by Central Savings Bank, your hometown independent bank. NCAA Electric Company, serving the needs of the Eastern Upper Peninsula. Sault Savings Bank, the bank that's good for you. The law offices of Peacock Ingleson and Sault Ste. Marie, Marquette, and Petoskey. And First of America Bank in northern Michigan, serving communities of the Eastern Upper Peninsula and the Straits area. And a special thanks to Lake Superior State University. It's a great place to learn. After the Lakers won the championship, it was back home to Sault Ste. Marie, where Royal Blue and Gold faithful waited for their champions. Canadian television station CHBX was on hand to capture the moment.
They arrived almost a day late, but the huge throng that turned out on a sunny day at the Norris Center didn't seem to mind, considering the first thing they saw was the NCAA Championship trophy. Inside the Norris Center, the 1,200 plus on hand cheered the new champs for the first time on an iceless playing surface. The surface where the Lakers' dream season began just under 7 months ago with a win over St. Cloud State.
I think it's just a culmination of a lot of hard work. I mean, we put in a lot of hours, especially like for 3 years now, and this year it was no different, and the chemistry is just a little better this year, and we just put it all together.
The whole time I was just thinking about the end of the game, winning the championship. Even when they scored 3 goals in the second period, that's all I was thinking about, was winning the championship. And I couldn't think of anything else. You know, I didn't know, it didn't seem like they were really playing better than us, or we were playing better than them. I just wanted to get the game done and win it.
And while Hofford was great, most of the cheers went to Mark Vermette, who scored the game winner Saturday. If not for Vermette's 45th goal of the season tops in U.S. college hockey, Laker fans wouldn't have had quite as much to cheer about.
It's just a scramble. I was the lucky one to get the puck, and I shot it. I went through a maze of guys and went in. I didn't even know it went in until I was tackled by Terry Hosick, and that's it. We went nuts. It was great.
Perhaps the two players who savored the win most were the Lakers' only 2 seniors who played their last game in the blue and gold Saturday night.
It is fantastic. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. I don't know, it seems like there's always should be more or something, but it's just fantastic to be back. We took a couple of days to get home. We had some problems with our planes and stuff. But I think when you win a championship, it's got to be inside, and I think we feel really good about ourselves and our coaching and the cheerleaders, all the people that really follow us.
We're the only 2 seniors in college hockey that get to go out champs, and we're very proud of that. In fact, very proud of our town and Lake Superior State University.
And the town is proud of its hockey team as well. Just 2 weeks ago, the townspeople honored their heroes with a parade through the streets of Sault Ste. Marie.
Going to bring a lot of enthusiasm back to the area in terms of hockey. We've been known as Hockey Town USA. I think that's just going to be super in itself. But this is good. This is good for everybody in the community and the kids particularly. It's going to give them something, a goal to shoot for, and nothing but good for everything.
I can't think of anything that would make everybody in the entire town feel better. They feel great. Everybody's proud of them. Team is proud. They're real happy with what's happened.
Sault Ste. Marie Mayor James Alford was also on hand to proclaim the day National Championship Day in the Sioux.
As you know, I've been here all my life. I've watched Lake Superior grow from a couple of Army barracks to the beautiful buildings and campus and athletic complex that it is today. And now to have our hockey team go on and win the National Collegiate Hockey Championship, about all I can say is Sault Ste. Marie is just bursting with pride.
And State Senator Mitch Irwin made a special trip to the Sioux to honor the university with a proclamation from the state of Michigan.
Well, quite clearly it puts northern Michigan, Sault Ste. Marie, right on the map throughout America. The Lake Superior State University Hockey Lakers have been the pride of the North for some time, but I think this is an indication that should go out to the country that our program in hockey and this university is a fine university, fine hockey program, and people throughout the North are just so proud of their effort.
And proud they were. The Sault Ste. Marie merchants even got together, working hard at decorating their storefronts, honoring the Lakers' NCAA win to round out the community support. Lake Superior State University, the hockey champions. The team, the town, the school, the effort is brought to you in part by Central Savings Bank, your hometown independent bank. Edison Sioux Electric Company, serving the needs of the Eastern Upper Peninsula. Sioux Savings Bank, the bank that's good for you. The law offices of Peacock Ingleson in Sault Ste. Marie, Marquette, and Petoskey. First of America Bank, Northern Michigan, serving communities of the Eastern Upper Peninsula and the Straits area. And a special thank you to Lake Superior State University. It's a great place to learn.
Lake Superior State University. Located in Michigan's scenic Upper Peninsula, our attractive campus overlooks the famous Sioux Locks and the International Bridge to Canada. Students enjoy the advantages of living in the Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan community with a population of about 15,000. Downtown is only a 10-minute walk from campus, and students feel safe in our smaller city. Directly across the St. Mary's River, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, population 83,000. Offers students the convenience and excitement of a larger city. The immediate area offers active students many opportunities, including cross-country and downhill skiing, backpacking, canoeing, fishing, and miles of hiking along lakeshore beaches. While a beautiful setting and outstanding recreational opportunities are nice benefits, Lake Superior State University's goal is to help students select and prepare for a successful career.
And speaking of successful careers, Lake Superior State graduate Matt Cote, now with the Winnipeg Jets organization of the National Hockey League, remembers back to a time not too long ago.
Well, I just remember one thing a senior said to me when I first came in. Kevin Call, he told me, you don't realize it right now, but the 4 years of college are the best 4 years of your life, and they go by a lot quicker than you realize. And I didn't realize that was true until my senior year, and I just thought, where did it all go? And so the best piece of advice I could give them is just keep working hard and enjoy the time that you got here, because it doesn't last that long, and you really miss it once you're out of it.
Sports Information Director Steve Barr, in only his first year at Lake Superior State University, was proud to be a part of the national championship.
There's no feeling in the world like being the top team in the whole country. And the school that I came from was Division II in all their sports. And this is a Division I title. We're there with the Kansases in the men's basketball and the Penn States in football from last year. And there's no better feeling. And there's guys that have been in this business many, many years more than I've been in this, and haven't been lucky enough to experience what I have this season.
Winning a national championship means more to a school than just parades and honors from the legislature. The championship has literally put Lake Superior State University on the map.
Well, we've already seen some of the fallback from something like this, because there's a tremendous amount of interest in scheduling. It's interesting how it carries over. We've got basketball people calling us now. They want to schedule us in basketball. We've had some people in hockey that want to do some scheduling with us. That area. People are calling us from all over the countryside. I've got letters sitting on my desk. They want to copy our jerseys. I had a phone call from a gentleman in Detroit. He wants to know where we get our jerseys from. He loves the Anchor. He loves the Lakers. He wants to copy our jerseys. He wants to buy our old jerseys. We got people. I've got a letter from California, one from Colorado. People want to get Lake Superior State University paraphernalia. It's just unbelievable where things are coming from. And I think the exposure is it's unbelievable. I mean, the article in Sports Illustrated, the TV exposure, the news exposure, letters. I'm getting clippings from Boston, from New York, all over the place.
No one disagrees the national recognition is a great feeling, but no one was willing to turn their heads to the respect gained at home in Michigan either.
On behalf of Governor Blanchard and Lake State alumni Senator Mitch Irwin and Pat Gagliardi, I present you with a special tribute. Let it be known that it is a distinct privilege to proudly join with the citizens of the state of Michigan, the city of Sault Ste. Marie, the staff and students of Lake Superior State University, the members of the Central Collegiate Hockey Association, their friends and family, in honoring the 1988 National Collegiate Athletic Association Hockey champions, the triumphant LSSU Lakers.
Lake Superior State University, hockey champions, the team, the town, the school, and next, the effort. Tonight's special presentation is being brought to you by Central Savings Bank, your hometown independent bank. Edison-Sioux Electric Company, serving the needs of the Eastern Upper Peninsula. Sioux Savings Bank, the bank that's good for you. The law offices of Peacock Ingleson, Sault Ste. Marie, Marquette, and Petoskey. First of America Bank, Northern Michigan, serving communities of the Eastern UP and the Straits area. And a special thank you to Lake Superior State University, a great place to learn. The championship season started nearly 8 months ago when the team began practicing way back in September of last year. For millions, the first time ever hearing of Lake Superior State University was seeing them on national television. But the fact of the matter is, this club worked hard together for the past year to earn a chance to stand under the spotlight.
Well, our goals this year were pretty simple. After last year's season where we kind of fell down against Ohio State, our goals this year were to get home ice advantage in our league, whether it be 1 or 4. First 4 get it. And then, of course, we wanted to get to the tournament at Joe Louis Arena for the Final 4 in our league. I think that when we were first or second place back in early December and we went into Michigan State, we played pretty well down there, but we only came out of the series with 1 point, and we were a little bit depressed. And the following weekend, when Michigan State didn't play very well, we went into Ohio State and won 2 hockey games. And Ohio State is a very, very tough place to play. And I knew right there that this team had just a little bit more than the average team in terms of talent, work ethic, and character. And right about there, I knew for sure we could make it to our league finals. And if we built, we maybe could even go further than that. We went to Joe Louis, and of course, at that time, we had won the CCHA championship. And I thought the team showed a lot of character after they won the championship at Michigan. We came home to play Michigan State and won 2 games against them at a time when we could have faltered. But I thought the trip to St. Cloud at the end was long, and we dropped the game at St. Cloud, and then we played Ohio State with a lot of hoopla. They're the guys that knocked you out. And when we got to Joe Louis, Western Michigan was such a big game to get into the final that we played well at the end in order to win. And we kind of were a little burnt out emotionally. And the game against Bowling Green for the CCHA playoff championship seemed to be secondary. Even though the guys were trying, mentally they weren't as crisp as they should have been. And against Bowling Green, you have to play better than mediocre. And although we played well enough to win with luck, we didn't have a lot of luck that night and wound up dropping that game. And we weren't worried about it, but we just wish now, looking back, that we could have tried just a little bit harder. Our style all year has been physical. Try to play to our strengths. And the strengths of guys like Brett Barnett, Tim Harris, Mark Vermette, Pete Stauber are to play in small areas that they can dominate. And against Merrimack the first night, we played pretty well, took a 2-0 lead, and faltered after a while. We weren't as sharp as we needed to be in the second and third period. Bruce Harford was not as sharp as ordinary, and before you know it, with a minute left, we lost. The second night against Merrimack, we just decided that, hey, let's go out there and let's play hard and play to our strengths, and we did. We were very impressive in the 5-0 win. I don't think that that was a key to our game plan against Maine. Our game plan against Maine was we have to put our game plan into motion as quickly as possible. We're going to get blown right out of this building. Maine got a 2-0 lead, but we didn't get depressed because we hadn't even begun to play. We hadn't started to do anything. And when we did at the middle of that first period, you could see that the Lakers were going to be in that ball game. All we had to do at that point was tie the game. We did, and I thought we really dominated the game. Nothing against Maine. The Lakers were just unbeatable that night and played very, very well in that 6-3 win. Every game we played this year, we've been prepared for. I've been prepared with film. I've been able to watch the opponent, and I was not against St. Lawrence. We had no film on them, and even though we sat in the crowd Friday night and watched their win over Minnesota, we were going home guessing what did they do, how did they do it, whereas with video, it helps a coach that can read video can either be a good coach, and if he can't read video, video's of no value. My team and I happen to look at video very strongly, and we found that not having that hurt us. St. Lawrence is coached by a guy with a lot of enthusiasm by the name of Joe Marsh. They knew that tiredness was going to be a problem, so they got their heart involved. Their heart played very big early. We were down, we were shorthanded twice in the first period, 5-on-3. That certainly had one of the strong reasons why they got so many shots on us. But the key, I thought, was even though they were getting first shots, they weren't getting second shots. And as crisp as they looked, we were still crisp defensively in front of Bruce Hoffrick. And that helped keep us in the game, and that's what made Bruce look so good, even though Bruce certainly was a key in the first period and a half of that game in keeping us alive.
Alive could easily sum up the Lakers season. Youth in their prime, on their way to a national championship. A growing university and a small community in Michigan's eastern Upper Peninsula blossoming with pride on a sunny April afternoon. Coach Anzalone, with tears in his eyes, summed up a season effort in front of the community. As he made his way down Main Street during the Welcome Home Parade, he caught something special out of the corner of his eye.
You know, I saw a couple of older people. I saw a couple old women and a couple old men standing by the sides of their houses. And I noticed a tear in a couple of their eyes. And I guess it's just hitting me now what we've done for the town. We've given you something to be proud of. And I guess it's just like, I don't know, it's just like helping some disabled person or somebody that doesn't have very much to their name. I guess those people are proud. And I guess for the first time, I really felt proud. And it made me feel warm inside to know that I could wave to those people, and me, really just a nothing, gave those people something to be proud of. And I guess that made me feel really good, too.
Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you. Let 'em see we're crazy.
Tonight's TV 29 and 8 special presentation has been brought to you by Central Savings Bank, Edison Sioux Electric Company, Sioux Savings Bank, the law offices of Peacock Ingleson, First of America Bank, and Lake Superior State University.